but in the original script, De Niro was shaving, and I approach him at the mirror, and I say, Dad, let me ask you a question. And just being in that room when she said to me, hey, here's the scene. It was a guy, Marco Greco. He said, here's the scene. I'm going to go outside, take your time. I'll come back and, we'll read it. And once I just looked at it and I just saw it was like pretty easy. Like it was like self-explanatory, right? Interior bathroom, describe the scene. All right, this looks like, and then we did it. And, I didn't know if I was doing it good or not. I didn't know if I was doing it well. So I'm going off by his reaction. Yeah. And his reaction was really, a really good reaction. Right. So I was like feeding off this guy. He's like, oh man, that was great. So it's like giving me the fuel that I need. And I'm like, wow, this is cool because as we're going on, I'm doing more. Yeah. And he was like, that's awesome. When I left that room that day, July 5th, 1992, I was like black from the I was like the beach that was all burnt up. Yeah, yeah. And I bought this little crystal, I remember too. It was like my good luck charm. So I bought this little crystal. And when I left that room, I knew this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do.
And do you think the buzz or the whatever it was, the thing that drew you in, was it something that happened inside of you, or was it the feeling of watching that person react to what you were doing, and you knew you were doing it right and you were pleasing somebody? Do you remember it that specifically?
His reaction told me that I have what it takes to do this. Yeah, yeah. So it motivated me.
And at that point in your life, did you have many? I just know for me, the reason why I put it out there, I was like a decent, Division III, athlete. I was a guy who would be like a good sparring partner in boxing. But like, there was nothing that I had ever done before that like, adults or like professional people were like, hey, like you got something. And I remember that really was a motivator for me. Right. That shook me. I was like, these people are like,
yeah. Because now it puts things more into perspective. Like you can really do this. Not, like when you're doing it for like friends and family and you do impersonations of other relatives, sometimes they're going to laugh and make you think you're good just so they don't want to hurt your feelings. Yeah. When you got somebody like that, you know what I mean? Like you said, it's very motivating. Yeah, yeah. And then it's like I went home and I started like, remember, the book by Lee Strasberg, A Method to Their Madness. Yeah. Started reading books like that and stuff like, I got bit by the acting bug. And I was like doing theater in my room. Like, I want you to see something. Call my brother. I'm on the bed doing things, but that, we love it.
Yeah. So, and tell me like a little bit about like, what's your life like? Like, what'd you say, 92? Is that what you said?
That was July 5th, 99.
So 1992, who are you? Okay, like, what's your life like?
I just finished 10th grade. Okay. Right? Ninth grade, I went to Sacred Heart High School. Okay. I was like yourself. I got thrown out of I got thrown like 5 schools.
For what?
Just misbehaving, class clown. I had good grades though. I was an honor roll student. So I remember I got thrown out of St. Anne's on what was it, Ash Wednesday in 1987. March 4th, 1987. Yeah. I'm good to date. So that was like in 5th grade. Then I got thrown out of Sacred Heart, and then I went to like a little upstate school because my family didn't want to send me to the Yonkers public schools. They were bad. So we used like a fake address. They found it. They threw me out of there. Uh-huh. So then that summer, it was like I went to Roosevelt, but like it was like, public school in Yonkers. I used to cut school every day, and it was like so coincidental because my mom, my adopted mom, she's from Calabria. And, Calabria is like a southern part of Italy, right? Sure. That's like being in Belgium, right? Right. And meeting somebody from New York and being like, really, I'm from New York too. Where are you from? I'm from those little villages. Right. You're from Tuckahoe?